Hi, welcome to Derek Does. Today, we're going to do this. This is a Tusting Leather Attaché travel business bag. I've always wanted a leather bag. I didn't want a backpack when I started getting into work, and I needed to carry a computer and I needed to carry, notebooks and papers and things like that. I always wanted, I think because I'm more vintagey, I always saw guys with leather attaché cases, and I always kind of wanted one. And I found this one particularly that I really fell in love with. The whole thing started actually, I used to and still do, I was really into A2 jackets, World War II leather jackets and that sort of thing. And there was a company that I kind of fell in love with, Arrow Leather Clothing in Scotland. And it was actually looking for bags that got me into that, I think. I don't think it was the other way around. I was looking for bags, and not actually this bag. I think I saw a picture of one of those duffel bags, the leather duffel bags. They Tustin makes them, and they're called the Weekender, and they're like a high-end leather duffel bag for a weekend trip, something like that. And I saw Arrow had them, and then it got me into the leather jackets, and then that turned into a whole nother thing, and that's a whole nother video that we're going to see later. But today it's the Tusting leather bags. I kind of looked into the Tusting, and I couldn't really afford the travel bags they had because they're kind of pricey, and this bag is kind of pricey. But I was able to find a new old stock basically on eBay back in the early 2000s, and that's where I got this. And this was brand new at one time, but this is not brand new anymore. And I'm going to show you how they hold up, how they wear, and that sort of thing. I've had this bag probably 20 years now. I've stopped carrying it the last couple years just because of COVID. I work from home now, so it's kind of silly to carry a bag around from my upstairs to my downstairs. But I'm going to show you the bag. I'm going to show you the features of it, and we'll go from there. So here it is. This is the Tusting. I believe this model is called the Melbourne, and I was just online looking, and I don't see they still make it anymore. But it's a really nice, it's a small attaché type of case that you can carry around. It has a strap, shoulder strap that you can carry. You can also take the shoulder straps off and then just carry it just like a briefcase, which is really nice. The leather is fantastic. Tustin, if you don't know, or Tusting, if you don't know, they started as a tannery, a British tannery. And I think in the 70s or 80s, they started making kind of a high-end luxury bags and that sort of thing. Today, they're quite high-end. I'm not sure I could even get one today. But I'll show you this bag. But you can see a leather bag that's been loved and used just looks fantastic. I mean, the patina on that. That's why I love leather jackets. Because they just get better and better the more you use them. And the back, flip that around, and you can see, you can just see the years of, just things coming in and out of this pocket. This pocket was really handy because you could keep things that you would carry and need a lot, like even your phone and things along that nature, or keys, anything to be digging in and out of there. Would be that. And of course it's a lovely high-end leather all the way around, and then it's has this canvas on the inside. Everything's brass, hardware on it, and then the shoulder strap, of course, has that also. But let's look inside. I'll show you the inside of the bag. It has two straps, a quick release that you can go, and these are adjustable. I've been keeping it at two places over time. You can see right there where the brass is sorry about the Band-Aid, but the brass has stained, not stained, but tarnished, I guess, the leather itself in those two places. It holds it really well with that. It opens up, and you have the canvas for that. And then inside you have a pocket here big pocket so you can put, so it's like a divider. And then on this side is your main compartment, which is much bigger. And inside you have a place for pens and business cards. And then here it actually has the Tusting label. I've seen on later ones, they actually, I think because they got more popular, they actually put it on the front so people know that you're carrying a Tusting. I kind of like this because there is no labeling anywhere on it. Because I didn't buy it to impress people. I bought it because I just love the bag. And inside you have a big pocket here for stuff, and then 2 side pockets here. So it can carry and separate pretty much everything you need for trips. I've taken this all over the country. Wherever I went, I would carry this with me, and it would just hold everything I needed. I really liked it. Now, the thing is, when you carry a bag for 20 years, it wears, it gets this lovely patina, but also stuff starts wearing away just through the years. So if you look here, the edges are pretty much gone. There's like this top trim piece that they put around everything. Just from wear, that's pretty much gone. It's still good here, but it's pretty much gone along the edges. The handle and everything has held up. But the thing too is, like, when you wear the strap and you walk, I did a lot of walking. I'll show you this. The reason I have this ring right there around there is because the original, and you can see there, I'll get it closer for you. So again, on the ring itself, this is the original. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's worn away just from time. And there's really not much metal between this, and I didn't want my bag to fall off and break. This side's even worse. I mean, look at that. It's just worn. There's barely any metal at all. So that's why I put these rings here as kind of a backup, because you can't get this out without opening up the leather and then getting a new D-ring to put in there, and I didn't want to open up the leather to do all that. I kind of like to keep it as is. That's just me though. But you can see it's a really I really love this bag. Even though I'm not using it right now, and I don't know if I will continue to use it or not, just because it depends on if I need it to carry stuff around, depending where I'm going to be working and that sort of thing. But if you are a guy that carries stuff around and you need a really nice bag that just stands out, and a bag that says, you know, you're not the everyday guy, totally get a leather briefcase. And Tusting is one of the best ones out there, manufacturers that make just a fantastic bag. So I'll go wide and show you, just as like I would normally carry it. I would just always usually have it on my left shoulder just because I'm right-handed. I kind of like to have my right arm free, so I would just always have it. And it kind of hangs in the back area, and it's just perfect. It's only difficult if it's like really weighted down with stuff, because if it gets really weighted down, then you're gonna feel it. And in that case, what you do is you just put it over to your right shoulder, and that gives you way more control. And I'd keep it in the back, because that's just how I would keep it. It's just a great, and then of course if you ever need anything, I could reach in with my right hand and get whatever I needed out from this main pocket, like I was saying, in the back. Today I thought I'd show you the Tusting briefcase. If you're looking for one, they still make them. Not this particular model, I haven't seen this one, but I'm sure you can find this maybe on eBay. They have other models, obviously with different pocket setups and different designs, and they have different leathers. If you don't want the brown, you can go with the black, and they probably have different leathers too. I haven't really been on shopping, but I'm just looking around, because of course I haven't really bought a bag in a while. But this is the Tusting Melbourne briefcase. Now, if you like this sort of content, again, I'm going to be kind of popping up with things that I've had and really like, plus a lot of cool vintage stuff that a lot of people have had. that I'm going to show you, and maybe some stuff that you didn't know you needed, but you find out when you watch a video. It's like, well, I could really use one of those, and maybe you'll buy one. I don't know. Again, I'm not with Tusting. I'm just recommending. They make a heck of a bag. So if you like this sort of thing, please subscribe, click below, like, comment, all that stuff, and I will see you on the next video.